history has been made in the wrestling world. Darby Allin has officially captured the AEW World Championship after an electric main event showdown against MJF in Washington. The tension was palpable from the start as MJF attempted to dodge the match until Bryan Danielson laid down the ultimatum that changed everything. It was a career-defining performance for Allin that culminated in a stunning headlock takeover to seal his first-ever reign at the top of the company.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSockets Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
The fallout from this seismic shift doesn't stop as AEW turns its attention toward a special Thursday episode of AEW Collision. Fans should expect immediate repercussions and high-stakes action as the company looks to build on the massive momentum from Dynamite. With the landscape of the promotion completely altered, every match carries new weight heading into this next broadcast. The upcoming card is stacked with must-see encounters that you cannot afford to miss. We are set to witness a high-profile AEW Women's World Championship defense as Thekla prepares to lock horns with the formidable Alex Windsor. Meanwhile, the Continental Champion Jon Moxley is stepping back into the squared circle to face the Ring of Honor World Television Champion Nick Wayne in a heated Continental Eliminator match that has everyone talking. The intensity continues as the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, aim to climb back toward the tag team gold by battling their close friends, Zachary Wentz and Myron Reed of the Rascalz. It is going to be an action-packed week for every fan watching, so make sure you stay in the loop with all the latest updates. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single update on your favorite AEW superstars. The wrestling world is still shaking after an explosive spring breakthrough edition of AEW Dynamite that finally saw the long-awaited changing of the guard. Imagine the scene. Washington, the home turf of Darby Allin, completely unglued as he finally ascends the mountain to claim the AEW World Championship. But getting there was anything but a straight line. The night started with pure chaos when MJF tried to pull a classic heel move, showing up late and hiding behind legal threats and a fake injury to dodge the fight. It took an ultimatum from Bryan Danielson to corner the champion, forcing him to put his gold on the line or lose it entirely. We saw a mix of technical masterclasses and pure brutality throughout the night, with Tommaso Ciampa making a massive statement after his win over Desmond Xavier and Kevin Knight, successfully defending his TNT title against the powerhouse Claudio Castagnoli in a showcase of pure athleticism. The tension wasn't just in the ring, though. Ricochet and The Demand crashed Chris Jericho's return party in a brawl that signals a massive shift in the mid-card power dynamic, while Will Ospreay reminded everyone why he's arguably the best in the world, even if his post-match celebration was cut short by a calculated ambush from Mark Davis and Don Callis. But the heart of the night was undoubtedly the main event. MJF did everything in his power to keep that belt, including a dirty low blow, but he couldn't stop the inevitable. Darby Allin unleashed 4 coffin drops before sealing the deal with a poetic headlock takeover, a perfect callback to the very match he lost against MJF back in 2021. Seeing the locker room swarm the ring to celebrate with Allin and the legendary Sting, that was pure, unadulterated magic. This is a massive new chapter for AEW, and frankly, I can't wait to see if Allin can handle the pressure of the target on his back. What did you think of the finish? Was that callback the best moment of the year so far? Hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the fallout, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Ever wonder what happens when the dust settles after a historic title change? Well, AEW is about to show us. Following an absolutely monumental night where Darby Allin shocked the world by dethroning MJF to claim the AEW World Championship, the promotion isn't hitting the brakes. They are hitting the gas with a special Thursday night edition of Collision. Taped in Everett, Washington, this episode, dubbed Spring BreakThru, feels less like a filler show and more like a tactical follow-up to one of the biggest moments in the company's history. First up, The women's division takes center stage as Thekla puts her AEW Women's World Championship on the line against Alex Windsor. It is a massive opportunity for Windsor to stake her claim, but we know the gold changes the stakes for everyone involved. Then, we have an absolute head-scratcher of a match. Jon Moxley, our Continental Champion, is stepping into the squared circle against Ring of Honor World Television Champion Nick Wayne in a Continental Eliminator. After taking down Will Ospreay at Dynasty, Moxley is clearly looking for his next elite-level challenger. Is the young prodigy, Nick Wayne, really ready for the pure intensity of Moxley, or is this just another lesson in violence for the kid? We also cannot ignore the tag team landscape. The Young Bucks are riding high off their own victory at Dynasty and are clearly on a mission to snatch those titles back from FTR. But standing in their way this Thursday are the Rascalz, Zachary Wentz and Myron Reed. This is a classic clash of styles between two teams who know each other well, and a win here could very well be the catalyst that puts the Bucks right back at the front of the line for the tag team gold. It is a stacked card that feels essential for any AEW fan wanting to see where the ripple effects of Dynasty lead. Make sure to catch Spring BreakThru this Thursday on TNT and HBO Max to see which stars rise and who gets left in the dust. The landscape of AEW is shifting rapidly. Are you keeping up, or are you getting left behind? Ever wonder what it looks like when a hometown hero finally touches the stars? The Spring BreakThru edition of AEW Dynamite didn't just deliver a wrestling show. It delivered a moment of pure history in Everett, Washington. The atmosphere was electric, but the drama actually kicked off long before the opening bell. MJF, the reigning world champion, arrived in a state of pure panic, scrambling to avoid a title defense against Darby Allin. The champ tried everything, legal threats, fake back injuries, you name it, but he couldn't dodge the inevitable. Bryan Danielson eventually dropped the hammer, forcing MJF to either lace up his boots or vacate the gold. And that set the stage for an explosive night. On the undercard, Tommaso Ciampa looked absolutely ruthless, decimating Desmond Xavier and putting the entire locker room on notice. Meanwhile, FTR stood tall, doubling down on their arrogance by telling Adam Copeland and Christian Cage they'd never sniff a title shot again. Kevin Knight proved he's the real deal by fending off the powerhouse Claudio Castagnoli, and Will Ospreay reminded us all why he's a technical genius, putting away Hechicero in a clinic that left fans breathless. But all eyes remained glued to the main event. Before the bell, Sting emerged from the shadows to give Darby Allin that final nod, a passing of the torch that felt bigger than any scripted finish. When the match finally exploded, it was chaos. MJF played dirty, but Allin was fueled by something deeper. After a relentless barrage of 4 consecutive coffin drops, Allin pulled off the unthinkable, a headlock takeover to pin the champion. The arena literally shook. As the confetti rained down and the locker room rushed the ring, we didn't just see a title change. We saw the start of a new era. What do you think? Is Darby Allin truly ready to carry the company on his back, or will MJF come back hungrier than ever? Let me know your take in the comments below. Smash that like button if you were blown away by this main event, and make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a beat in the world of wrestling. Until next time, keep your eyes on the ring. Ever wonder what goes down when the cameras stop rolling on Wednesday night? Well, if you are an AEW diehard, you know that the action doesn't just stop with Dynamite. This week, we have the scoop on the Spring BreakThru edition of AEW Collision, taped straight out of the Angel of the Winds arena in Everett, Washington. We are talking about high-stakes follow-up matches and the kind of momentum that sets the stage for the rest of the week. Thanks to the folks over at PW Insider, we have the full breakdown of everything that went down in the ring after the main show wrapped up. It is fascinating to see how Tony Khan structures these tapings to keep the energy electric for the home audience while keeping the storytelling tight. If you want to dive deep into the full results, make sure you head over to Wrestling Observer and Figure 4 Online for their complete 24/7 coverage, or catch them on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Do you think these Collision outcomes shift the balance of power in the AEW rankings? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Sometimes, it is the matches you do not see live that end up changing the whole landscape of the promotion.